I've been joined by Alamogordo Golf. They are restarting their season coming up here in just a couple weeks. They'll be at in Cruces, New Mexico State University Golf Course. Yeah. So that's what's up next. The voice you hear there is Coach Tommy Standefer, who is head of Tiger Golf, as he has been for many a year, and ready for another year, right?
Yeah, I started sometime in the 90s, and I'm still here. So, yeah, we'll just go with that one.
Sounds good. You want to introduce the crew that you brought with you? You've got 3 girls and 3 boys.
Okay, so from my boys' team, we brought back a couple that have been on the radio a couple of times. Dyson Wright, Landon Wright, and Jacobi Saldevar. This is Jacobi's first time on the radio, so I'm going to aggravate him a little bit. And, from our girls' team, we have 3 juniors. We've got Ava Armijo, Annelisia Herrera, and Ellie Clore.
All right, how's everybody doing today? Good?
Great, yeah.
All right, that's what we like to hear. Coach, I mean, you're really the only sport that has anything like this, where you guys are playing in October and then you turn around and play the end of your season in March and April and May. So
golf's funny. They let us split the season, and it actually helps a little bit with travel and pressure on school. And whenever we look at these guys, Jacobi and Ava are both ranked right at the top of the junior class, and grades are serious for us with this group, and so that helps us, and it gives us a chance to get some tournaments in the fall before we see the beautiful spring winds.
Exactly.
And so it helps us a little bit, but mostly I like it because it takes some pressure off the spring season. We're not just playing 10 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it was definitely, you would start the first week of March and not have a weekend off for 8-9 weeks. It was definitely a challenge.
Mm-hmm. And so we started this, I think, when you guys were in 8th grade. We started doing this, and it's a hit with the kids, so we kept doing it.
Yeah. And, I mean, a lot of times golf courses are in better shape as well in October compared to March and April and May. So
yeah, golf courses are better, weather definitely better, although we caught a good one in Hobbs last year. Yeah, that was a little rough, but yeah, for the most part, it is better.
Yeah, gotcha. So your thoughts on how the first 4 tournaments of the season went for y'all? Seemed like, just from the results that I saw, things were pretty good. Yeah,
we are definitely better than we were last year. We graduated the 3 lanes from last year, and so we've but everybody else is back. Boys' team is essentially the same. We're just a year older. We have picked up a couple of 8th graders who are looking promising, Colton Stagner and Landon's little brother Brody. And on the girls' side, these 3, have y'all been in 2? Y'all been in 2 state tournaments, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. 2. Ava's been in 3. Going back, and we picked up Dyson's little sisters, Kylie and Tatum, to fill out that roster. And so we're in good shape, and we like what we did in the fall. We came out of the fall, and boys, we played everything better than we did last fall. And girls, we played 3 really good tournaments and had 1 little hiccup where we didn't do good. But we're going to fix that, right?
And that's bound to happen. I think, with high school golfers, it's, and I mean, not just high school golfers in general, you're just going to have a day where maybe it's the weather that's affecting you, or you just don't have your shot the way that you want it to.
Yeah, it just one of those days. We just didn't play well, so they happen.
Yeah. All right, we'll move over here and talk to some of the golfers, and we'll start with Jacobi because he drew the seat right next to me. So his first time on the radio, and he has to talk first. How do you feel like you played over those first few tournaments? Were you happy with your play?
Yeah, I thought I did pretty well. The tournament that we played in Rio Doso, I played very well. My best tournament for my entire career, so that was great. And then the other tournaments were pretty well. And yeah, I just thought I played pretty solid overall.
Yeah. And do you like the split schedule like that? Does it make it a little bit easier? He was talking about you and academics and how busy you are with that. Does that certainly make it a little bit better for you?
Yeah, I think it definitely does. It allows me to focus on my academics while playing golf. So yeah, it's really great.
Yeah, don't have to do where you're away from class 2 days a week in March, things like that. So, exactly. Maybe where do you feel like you're seeing improvement in your game from last year to this year? What stands out to you so far?
I feel like I'm definitely hitting the ball a lot farther, a lot better for sure, contact-wise, and just better decision-making around the course. And I feel like those are my main improvements.
And when you say hitting the ball farther, what are some of the things that you do to try to improve that? Is just practice, getting out there on the course, getting out of the driving range that has made that better? Or is there something else you've done to change your swing up? Or
Yeah, I've gotten lessons with a head pro at our golf course, and just working out and over the summer and during our off season has helped tremendously.
Yes.
Sure.
Putting on some strength overall has helped you.
Definitely.
I think that's interesting. I mean, because getting in the weight room, I don't know if we necessarily think about that with golfers, but that's something that you all do and are just like any other sport that's out there. How much of a difference does that make to do the working out, getting into the gym and doing things to help yourself out?
It's so amazing what it does to your swing and everything. I mean, you might be in a slump for a little while, but once you regain it, it's so much better, in my opinion, at least.
Okay, very good. Well, I don't know too many athletes that make the transition from wrestling to golf, but Ava Armijo does that. She just got finished up with Tiger Wrestling, was competing at state last weekend, so now you flip over to golf. I dare ask, is there any kind of connection you could make between wrestling and golf out there? Not really.
Well, actually, golf, I think, helps me focus, before matches for wrestling. It doesn't get to my head like some of the other wrestlers. So golf definitely helped with that.
So the mental game in golf helps out the mental game in wrestling.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right. So we know that you're definitely working in the weight room to get stronger and things like that. Is that something that has helped maybe that's the thing that's helped you on the golf course, is you got maybe a little more power out there?
Yeah, I think so, for sure. Helps me hit the ball further and everything.
Yeah. Okay. How was the fall season? How do you feel like you played in those first 4 tournaments?
I think I did pretty good. I mean, I was hoping to do better at Ruidoso, but I mean, it was just the start of the season, so it'll get better.
Yeah, that would be the tournament you guys had a little bit of a hiccup in the fall, or
No.
That's the one where Ava had a hiccup.
Well, we played really good at Ruidoso the year before. We had 3 or 4 career bests, and we went in. Mindset wasn't what I thought it should be. We were expecting that again and got a little frustrated, but it was fine. We played through it. It's a thing that happens.
Yeah, well, that's good. Overall, I mean, where do you feel like you're seeing improvement going into the season back in October from last year to this year? Where do you feel like you noticed the biggest difference in your game?
Probably consistency. I'm hitting everything more consistent and not sporadic every once in a while. But
yeah. Try not don't find yourself in trouble nearly as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely makes a difference for sure. That's so interesting to me that the mental aspect of golf has really helped you with your wrestling. I think that's very cool. I would have never thought about that one.
Yeah.
So. Interesting. All right, let's move over here to Annelisia. And how about you? How was your off season leading into the start of this year? You feel like you're showing some improvement in places?
A lot of improvement.
Yeah. Where do you feel like you've seen improvement in your game?
Mental thought.
Yeah. What is the mental that, is it just staying focused, not getting too down on yourself? What's the thing that it helps you a lot? Coach is looking at her, so clearly this is a conversation you've had with Coach before.
A lot of times.
Yeah. What is it that you try to improve in your mental game?
Try not to get as frustrated with myself making a bad shot.
Gotcha. Okay. How about those first 4 tournaments? How do you feel like you played?
Pretty good. I mean, there was one that I sucked at, but it was okay.
Hey, she's honest with it.
There we go.
Very good. When did you start picking up golf? What got you into it? I mean, do you know what got you going with it?
My grandpa did. It was around. I started playing 7th grade, but I joined 8th grade.
Oh, okay, very good. So you started the first time you picked up a golf club was in 7th grade, and that's pretty. I mean, you figure that's only 4 or 5 years ago, and you feel like you're able to play at the varsity level. That's a pretty good amount of improvement. What was it that took to the game? What did you like about it?
Just being able to be outside all day. It's pretty fun when you get to play good.
Okay, very good. And you like the team aspect? Is it fun getting to travel with all these people and have some fun with them?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move over here to Ellie. And how about you? How was the first few tournaments of the season for you?
I think they were really good. I think 2 of them I could have definitely I could have done so much better. But overall, I'm fine with it. We move on, and I'm ready for the next tournament.
Where do you feel like you're seeing improvement in your game from last year to this year?
I think I see improvement in how far I hit it. I think I've hit it way better now compared to last year. I hit it farther, and I feel like I have better contact.
Okay. Are you one of those that's in the gym a little bit more, trying to work out on that a little bit, or are you just getting used to hitting out on the driving range?
I just get used to hitting out on the driving range mostly.
Okay. So how about you? I mean, when did you start picking up golf? Is that somewhat recent thing for you too?
I've always been playing golf kind of my entire life.
Yeah.
I was in another sport at the time, and now since freshman year, I dropped it, and I've always been focusing on golf lately.
Okay, so golf's your one sport. You're not doing anything else right now?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it about golf that's kept you in it?
I just loved it. I think it's a lifetime sport. You can do it forever.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good. All right, move over here to Landon. And Landon, how about you? How was the first few tournaments of the season? Are you happy with the way that you played?
Yeah, I would say I'm pretty happy with how I played. I actually had one of my career rounds, 69, 300 par, which is pretty cool. And I feel like my scoring average at the moment is pretty good. It could be a few strokes lower, so we're going to try and push towards that.
Okay. Where did you shoot 69 at?
That was at the Hobbs tournament.
Oh, okay.
And that course is very green and very nice.
Okay, very, very good. Where do you feel like you're? I mean, I think we talked last year. You were switching up clubs. I think when we talked last year. So none of that this season. You're kind of on a groove and where you are going into this year.
Yeah, same equipment. Driver unfortunately broke, so I got a new one of those, and it's going straight. So that's good.
Drivers seem to be, if there's a club that breaks, that seems to be the one that breaks. Just because of the torque and stuff on it, I would think, right?
Yeah,
if
for sure.
If you swing it as hard as these guys do, and hit as many golf balls as they do, you're going to break them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have a little bit of break where you're not playing tournaments in the winter. Is it easy to just get right back out there and get into the tournament action, or have you been out there playing tournaments in the between time?
Oh, in the in-between time, I try and play as many tournaments as possible to keep your game just on point and sharp at all times, and practice a lot and just keep it going.
Yeah, okay. And because with the Sun Country does stuff in the winter time, is that where you got to do some of that stuff as well?
Yes.
What kind of court or what kind of places did you get to go to?
We've played we played a Sandia, we played in El Paso, Cruces, mainly those three.
Okay, so just around the area. I didn't know if you got to travel anywhere else to play some tournaments.
Yeah, just for Sun Country, it's just around those areas.
Okay, good deal. All right, we'll move over to Dyson. And how about you? How'd those first few tournaments go for you?
They could have gone a lot better.
Okay.
I had one good round. That's about it.
Then we should say good round for you to good round to other people. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would like to probably have your bad rounds, I would say.
Let's put this in the right context. He shot it. So Landon shot 69 at Hobbs, and then Dyson turned around and shot 69 at Clovis the next week. And so Dyson's bad round was a 75. Is that
70?
Or did we have?
No,
one?
I had a 76.
Yeah. So
Something like that.
we need it for context for everybody, and it was. We've discussed what that was, but.
Yeah. And that's, you obviously have that expectation for yourself that you want to shoot par or better when you get out there on the golf course, whatever tournament is. Is that kind of your mindset?
Yeah, I think I just need to take it one shot at a time and just mainly focus on that, less of a score, and just keep my mental space right as I go and try not to rush it as Coach says I do.
Okay, so not so much focusing on what you're going to end up at the end of the day, just making sure you're hitting that one particular shot the way you need to.
Yeah, going through the process and staying in my pre-shot and slowing down for sure.
Okay. What kind of improvements do you feel like you're seeing in your game going into this season?
Well, I gained a lot of speed and a lot of distance and that kind of stuff, but I got to learn how to control it more, and that's what I've been trying to work on.
Yeah, I imagine if anything changes in your game, trying to fit it in there, that's probably the challenge to, when everything's exactly the same, sometimes you can handle it. If it changes up a little bit, I'm sure that's when it's kind of difficult to implement in there.
Yeah, it's definitely changed as I've worked out a lot more, that my distances went way up, and so does your dispersion as the golf ball goes further, so you have to calm that down. And yeah.
Coach was actually talking about dispersion before we started getting into dispersion. Obviously, is how far to the right or left it goes when you're out there on the, not just in the tee box, but obviously anywhere else on the golf course as well. So, just for the listeners out there, they may not have that on the top of their head, but. And as we get back into it, do you feel like you're ready to get back into the high school tournament season? Part of it is exciting to get back to the tournaments account towards the end of the season.
Yeah, I'm ready for the spring. I need it.
Okay.
I need some good rounds, and I just want to keep it going one shot at a time, and just want to do well for my teammates and do that.
Okay. All right. Very good. Coach, you obviously gave us a little bit of a preview of everybody else that's a part of this group, but you've got enough talent across the board that it's fighting it out for varsity spots this year. You've got some kids that have a chance.
On the boys' side, we've got we've got 6 that played in varsity tournaments in the fall because you can get the extra players in, and they're all competing for those spots. And everybody shot at least one really good round or two. And with these guys, we're talking about on the boys' side, a bad round is 78, 79. I mean, and those are good rounds for a lot of. Well, I think you had an 80, didn't you? There were a couple of 80s, but those aren't horrible rounds. No. But for these guys right now, with what they're putting on themselves, that's the thing. So we're more than capable of these two are capable. What has been your low round in the last 6 months?
Like 66.
Yeah, like 65.
Yeah, so we're capable here. And Jacobi, what is your low round? 74 in a tournament?
Yeah, it was at the links, 74.
Yeah, 74. And we've had all 5 of them have been at 74 or below on the boys' side. Girls' side, we're not getting, the scores aren't that low because the girls don't hit it like these guys do because it's just different. But we've been we had a couple of 70s in the fall. I know we had some in last year from these guys, and then Tatum and Kylie. So Kylie can hit it a mile. She is related to her brother down here. She can hit it a mile, and she doesn't know where it's going. We've got both of those things going on. But she's relatively new. She hadn't played competitively much, and so that's good. And then the youngest sister, Tatum hits it straight. And so both teams, we came out of the fall. So our girls team coming out of the fall, we were ranked second behind La Cueva, but just in front of the 2 Las Cruces schools, Organ Mountain and Centennial. And so we're going to see all of the good competition soon on the girls' side. And boys, we're ranked right in the middle of Volcano Vista and La Cueva, and we've been the top 3 teams in 5A for the last couple of years. Both of those schools have all of the same players back. We're replacing 2. So we've had these 3 for 2 years.
3.
2 or
3.
3,
Yeah, this will be our 3rd year with you guys. So we've replaced somebody every year, and I think this has been they're going to be our strongest year with these guys.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it also just to point out the health of the program, because I know in the not too recent history, it was a struggle to get a full team out there for you guys.
We coming out of COVID was bad. We went. And I'm going to tell you, there's been 2 golf programs in the state that have won trophies at the state tournament in the 90s, 2000, 2010s, and 2020s. 2, La Cueva and us. Yeah. So we've been fairly healthy over time, and you're going to have some ups and downs. And we had us about a little 6-year stretch there where we were fighting it, and then starting about a year before, I think when Jacobi was an 8th grader, we had when you guys were 8th graders, we had a bunch of kids out when they were 8th grade, and they did a great job working, and we're kind of where we are. And then these 2 guys showed up, and
yeah.
We're back where we were in the 90s. We're at it pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely, and the kids that want to play golf and be out there and are working hard. I mean, I think you have a lot of athletes that are, because golf is one of those, we talk about it every single year. It's what they put into it that'll make the difference.
Right. You can work yourself. I mean, and we've got some talent in the room. They're talented kids, but they're hard workers. They work at it. Sometimes I'm ready to go, and I'm sitting there waiting and watch Jacobi stand on the range and hit range balls.
Good problem to have.
Or these 2 guys are going out to get an emergency 9. They just had to play. 6 p.m. Had to play at the end of the day. So
there's a term I've never heard before. Yeah, emergency 9 holes of golf.
Had to have some more golf, and so you get some of that stuff going on. But yeah, we're blessed. The kids are good, hard workers, great kids. Can't say enough about how their personal habits are. And I judge that a little more whenever we go to places, and coaches from other schools don't like playing with us, but they don't like getting beat. But they're always, boy, we had a good time playing with you guys today. It was pleasant, that we're good people and we treat people right, and that's more important to me in the long run. So the kids do what they're supposed to, and that's a tribute to them, their parents, the community, and that's a good thing. And back to the kids playing all the time, I do want to tip my cap to the people at Desert Lakes, Grant Dalps and the staff there. They have been fantastic to us for 30 years. G&L Golf and that group there. And Grant's going to come on as our assistant. We're working on that right now, and so I think we're doing well.
Okay, very good. Jacobi, I mean, that's kind of an interesting thing about, obviously when you go out and play tournaments is you're in that grouping, you're up against 2 or 3 or 4 people from different schools. Is that kind of the fun thing? You get to meet people. It doesn't seem like there's, we think about competition against other people. It seems like you all are a lot of times just kind of cheering each other on. Nobody wants to see anybody go out there and have a bad round or anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's always nice to see everyone in your group play well, and most of the time they're always fun to play with, like nearly as much as your teammates. So it's really nice.
And sometimes it kind of helps you if the whole group is playing well. That makes a big difference for you, right? I mean, if there's 2 or 3 people that are maybe having a bad day, sometimes that can sort of rub off on you a little bit, unfortunately. Is that kind of fair?
Yeah, for sure. Like, if someone has a negative attitude, it brings the whole group down for sure. And, no one really likes that, so...
Yeah, I got you. Well, Coach, talking obviously about your academics, so do you know what's coming up next for you after high school? I mean, is golf something you want to continue after this?
I haven't really thought about it that much. I used to say not really, but more I think about it, I feel like golf would be cool to do in college, so it's always on my mind, but I don't really have an opinion on that yet. And as for education, I'm not too sure what I want to major in quite yet, but I know that it's hopefully I'll enjoy it is what I'm going to say.
Okay, very good. Is there a particular subject that's kind of your subject? You're a science person, math, English?
I really like science, and I've been wanting to pursue a career in physics, but I don't know. It's just something I haven't thought too much in yet.
That's fine. Yeah, obviously you got some time to figure that out. How about goals for yourself this season? I mean, is there anything in particular, round average you want to hit? Obviously you all want to do well at district and state. Is there anything particular that you've got in your mind as we get into the second half of the season?
Yeah, I'll just be happy if I'm able to shoot in the 70s pretty much every tournament this year and at state. Hopefully shoot under around 77, so I think that'll get us the win there.
Yeah. You excited the state's going to be here in the southern half of the state this year?
Oh, yeah, I'm so excited about that. Those 8-hour drives are just...
I love all that traveling.
6 hours to Farmington.
You're saying you don't want to go back to Farmington again?
Absolutely not.
Okay. No offense to the folks up in Farmington. It's just a long way from here. For sure. All right. Ava, I know we've probably chatted a few times about what's coming up for you sports-wise. Or, I mean, you hoping to continue sports after high school? Or
I don't know. I would want to, but I just don't know how realistic that'd be.
If you got the opportunity, you'd want to play if you could?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What about, if you started thinking about after high school plans? Is that in your mind yet or not sure?
I'm probably going to go to college, but I don't know what I want to do, so...
Okay. Is there a subject that you enjoy at school more than the other? Or?
I like math.
You like math? Okay. I'm jealous. I wish I liked math. I don't like math. So very good. How about this season? What kind of goals are you setting for yourself and for the team this year?
First, I guess win district and state, but for me, I really want to shoot in the 70s, or at least like mostly 70s, and then like maybe lower 80s.
All right, we head over to Annelisia now, and is golf your only sport, or do you have anything else that you got going on?
I used to play volleyball, but I don't do that much anymore.
Okay, so golf is your sport.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that something you'd like to continue after high school, or?
Yeah.
You'd like the opportunity if you got to play it in college?
If I could, yeah.
Okay, cool. Have you started thinking about after high school plans yet at all? You know what you want to do?
I just know I want to work in the medical field. I don't know which part yet.
Okay. What has you interested in the medical field?
I just like looking at that stuff.
Okay. So you like science, you like that kind of deal. So you're just not sure if you want to be a doctor, nurse, or technician or something like that?
Not yet, no.
Not sure yet. Okay. How about goals for yourself this year? Is there a number that you want to make sure you try to hit out on the golf course this year? Or?
Probably low 70s. Just keep it consistent.
Okay. Team goal-wise, you feel like that you guys should be able to compete both at the district and the state level again this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we got it.
All right, we'll see how it goes, obviously. All right, move here to Ellie, and how about you? Is golf something you want to continue once you're finished up here at high school level, or?
If I get the chance to, I would love to.
After high school plans, have you started thinking about that at all?
I know I'm going to college for sure. Don't really know where yet. I know I would want to go somewhere into like business and be entrepreneurship.
Okay. Is there a particular kind of business that you're interested in starting?
I don't know. I like real estate. That's like my main goal.
Okay. A lot of kids that really are interested in the real estate thing.
She's a really good cake decorator.
Oh.
What do you call that? Is that what it is? Cake decorating?
Cake decorating.
She's really good at that.
Okay.
And I'm just sharing that with everybody.
Okay, I thought there was another thought in there.
There is some other stuff, and we've discussed this, and it's about making cookies and where they should end up. And we all know my feelings on this. But,
On Coach's desk. That's
they should end up on my desk.
Well, I guess that's a goal for this season, to make sure Coach gets some cookies this year. What kind of goals out on the golf course are you hoping to hit number-wise this year?
I would love to consistently shoot in the 70s. That's obviously main goal I would love to do.
Okay. And excited for district and state. Obviously, get to play both those down here in this area this year. Is that exciting for you?
I'm very excited. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Annelisia, are you excited that state's down here? You don't have to go to Farmington this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. Ava, how about you? Because the course is down here in this part of the state better. Does that kind of feel like a bit of an advantage for you?
Yeah. I'm glad to play at MSU.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Annelisia's in trouble from San Juan Country Club because she killed that tree on the first hole that we all saw it. The 100-year-old tree, and I think that thing's dead from that. Is she?
I don't know, probably.
It was an errant drive.
She rifled that thing into that tree
Twice.
Twice. Well, at least, Annelisia, it's a memory you'll have from Farmington. I don't know if it's a positive one or not.
And if she forgets about it, I bring it up.
Put a big smile on her face, though. That's a positive for sure. All right, move over here to Landon. We obviously know college golf is on your radar. I would imagine that's something that you're interested in doing.
Yeah, I've been looking into that for a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a dream college you'd like to go to? I think we probably talked about this, but is there one you'd like to go over the other?
Yeah, there's a few. Obviously top 10, that would be amazing, but I think Auburn's really cool. I think Texas schools are really cool. I think just around here is cool, like Arizona and stuff. But my favorite college is probably Auburn or Oklahoma State and stuff like that.
So you'd be happy playing anywhere, I would imagine.
Don't tell Corinne that you made an Oklahoma State thing.
I guess that an Oklahoma fan?
Corinne was, yeah.
Okay, very good.
Our older Tigers come back and visit us from time to time, and so we.
All right.
Gotcha. All right.
I don't tell.
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked about career paths, and I think for both of you guys that you're interested in just continue to be involved in golf, whether you're playing it or whether you're involved in golf course management or things. That's the same kind of thing for you.
Yeah, probably, and if not golf, then maybe business, like sort of what Ellie said. I think business is really cool in that side of stuff.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I think obviously you talked a little bit about your goals going into this season, but I think both you guys are kind of feeling like you want to compete, obviously for a team state title, but for an individual state title. Is that in your mind this year?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But do you feel like what kind of numbers you'd need to shoot in order to be able to do that this year?
Shoot against those guys, I could shoot 75, it'd be all right. But for me and Dyson personally, we could shoot a little better than that, maybe under par.
Okay.
Would be great.
Okay. All right. We'll definitely see how that goes. Are you excited that it's down here in Cruces this year for state?
I know that course very well, so it'll be great.
Great. Okay. All right. Very good. Dyson, how about you? The college golf plans? Are you kind of getting that squared up or anything? Or you still have a few years to figure it out. So
yeah, as a sophomore, you can't get any offers or anything, but there's always a dream school. I really like all Texas schools. Really, Auburn's a really good school as well. We'll see where I get led to.
Okay, very good. It'd be fun if you ended up at the same school as Landon?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, all right. It'd be fun if you guys are on the same, but it would also be fun if you got to compete against each other, I imagine.
We can compete on the same team.
Okay, there you go. You guys can be on the same team and still be competitive. I got you. Similar to Landon and the after high school plans, you want to get involved in golf course management, things like that?
Yeah, stuff along golf. If not, there's always business. Like they've said, like, I don't know, that's kind of my whole family's just business, and that's how I grew up.
Yeah, I understand that completely. Similar as well. I'm sure that you want to be competing for, team and individual district and state titles this year. I mean, do you feel like what in your mind you need to make that happen this year?
I think it's really just staying in the process and hopefully listen to Coach a little more. Slow down.
Coach is nodding his head and smiling there, so that's.
Hey, just doing that because we're on the radio.
Okay.
This is an interview thing right there.
How about getting to play down here in the southern part of the state for state golf this year? But it's been a while since the southern part of the state's had state golf.
Yeah, I think it benefits our team a lot more than while we go up and play in the Albuquerque schools. Well, they just play that course all the time versus we kind of play this course all the time. So we know it, we play it, and hopefully that'll benefit us a little bit.
Okay, very good. All right, so again, you guys get to go to the NMSU golf course here soon, and then playing a lot of the areas around the southern part of the state. You guys don't travel too far north this spring because you don't really have to this year.
I made that decision after they moved the state golf tournament to New Mexico State. I decided we would just stay down in this area and play these. The golf courses are all kind of similar down here, and just stay down here. And after the traveling we've done the last 3 years, where we have been all over the state, I'm relieved. I'm old, and they're wearing me out getting on those buses. So this is a good thing.
Okay, very good. Well, we'll look forward to see how the season goes for you. Obviously, already 4 tournaments in the bag and 6 more to go, and then, of course, district and states. So I know expectations. You guys feel like do you feel like both these teams have, if they play their best, they can compete?
We set those goals back at the first of the year. They all sat down and filled out what they wanted to do, and they came back with the team goals as they wanted to win district and state, and they had some individual goals. And now we've spent a lot of time since then. Okay, it's good to have those, but it's the process you go through to get there. It's the how. Okay, you have to perform daily. You have to prepare yourself daily. And we're battling some stuff on the golf course. We've learned some lessons along the way. We've learned about getting too much focused on scores last year at the first day of the state tournament, but we responded well, and so there's some mental stuff we're working on. They've mentioned it, and every one of them's a little different on the mental stuff, and that's where I have to do a job. Not for once, not goofing around, but every one of them, I have to talk to them all differently about how we're addressing things and how we're responding to what happens, how we're in golf's funny. So Ava's part about that golf helps her get for wrestling, because golf is funny because you have that so much time between your shots, and you stand there and you can get in your own head, and you've got to figure out how to get out of there and get focused on the right stuff. And so there's stuff we're still working on, and these guys we're moving in that direction. We're good, but we still have little hiccups. Get to moving too fast or too slow. Start having some negative self-talk. Start beating ourselves up a little bit. And so all of us have little stuff, and so we're just working on it as we go, and it's slowly but surely getting better. And these guys they're all tremendous leaders at the golf course with their teammates, and they're doing a great job around the school. And like I said, I think this is year 41. Is it 41 or 42? I don't even know. Shut up. Whenever you're in there, the last 4 or 5 years with these guys have been as much fun as I've ever had coaching, because of how they do stuff and how they respond. So I'm really, really proud to get to coach this group of kids. So.
All right. Well, we look forward to it, y'all. Good luck this season. Appreciate you coming in, and we'll look forward to seeing how it finishes up for everybody. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Charles.
Thank you.